click. My click. I'm the Elephant King! All right. Can I get a sound check from my guest? Let me get a sound check. Sound check. Woo! Yeah, there's our sound check. All right. Guys, welcome to another episode of Kidder's Comedy Corner, where these three comedians and myself hopefully bring a whole hell of a lot of laughter into your life for tonight. And hopefully you turned off political shit and tuned into this. All right. Now for my guests. My first guest is a dominatrix turned a comedian who has quickly risen in the LA comedy scene, performing at the Ice House, the Comedy Store, the Hollywood Improv, and Flappers. And she's even been seen at the Stratosphere in Las Vegas. She now entertains the masses with her alpha female-infused variety show called The Closet with Mistress K, which can be seen on YouTube. Welcome, Mistress K.
Hi, Kidder. How's it going?
Hi. It's going great. And I've been on your show. I love it. Well, I'm sure we'll be talking about it more tonight. My next guest. This comedian is a quirky, whimsical songwriter who performs stories with his acoustic guitar about anything from drinking margaritas after chance encounters with Eskimos to being tormented by a can of Coke. He utilizes costumes to play different characters while performing songs, which create an infinite number of hilarious and complex perspectives. I agree, buddy. Welcome. What's up, Dave People?
All right.
All right.
Glad to be in the room.
Glad to be in the ring. We see that. Guys, last but definitely not least, this guest is new to the comedy scene, but not new to making fun of himself. When he's not on stage, he's under it, looking for his next gig. Welcome, Jimmy Tsai. How you doing, buddy?
To the side, to the under, to the side.
To the window, to the wall. Yeah. Let's not sing that right now.
Went in my head.
Well,
Guys,
thank you, everyone.
I'm your host, Chris Kidder. My last name says it all. If it's your first night tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in to the show. This is a fun comedy show, talk show, trivia show. We have a lot of fun with these comedians. We're going to be watching comedy clips from all three comedians tonight. We're going to be doing rounds of pop culture trivia. I mixed it up, guys. So last week was fairly easy. The week before was super easy. I made it a little more challenging tonight. There's 30 questions. There's 6 5-round questions. 6 rounds of 5 questions each. Jesus. So we're going to be going through that in a moment. But first, I want 30-second intros from my guests. Let's start with ladies first. Mistress K, 30 seconds. Let's hear it.
Me?
Yeah.
What can I say? I'm an old hoe, reformed.
Reformed.
And yeah, I'm just, slinging fake dick out here because these bitches are thirsty during quarantine.
Awesome. How about you, Dave?
What are we doing right now?
I want a 30-second intro on who you are.
Who am I? Well, let's see. I'm a comedian, and my life really started when I was at a comedy show, and a guy named Chris Kidder came up to me and he said, "Dave, I really want you to be on my comedy show." And I said, "Okay, I'm gonna do it." And that's when that's when life began for me.
Yeah, true
And,
story.
and here I am.
Now he's making mega bucks.
Yeah, that's a lot better than my actual story. You know, my parents split up before I was born, and I had a lot of trauma as a child. You don't want to hear that, so let's just go with comedy.
Yeah, I love that version. How about you, Jimmy?
Yeah, I'm made in Taiwan, so that means of all the Asians, we're the dorkiest. So this is Taiwanese. But born there, came here, learned English, got punched in the face, not in that order. And just, I'm a dork, I'm a pharmacist. That's all I'll say. I don't want to bring the energy down. That's
No, I love that.
just,
I love that, guys.
As a pharmacist, you can bring the energy anywhere you want. You know, you can push it up. You can,
that's true. But I'm able to not
Intros,
prove
by
it.
the way, all of them.
Hey, I just want to give a quick shout out. Kimberly Granados, welcome. Chloe F. Dan Green, thank you for being my moderator on the show. Darren Hereford, what's up, buddy? Freespur, how you doing, pal? Carolyn, how you doing? My sister, she's here. Therese, welcome. She says she has her blow and she's ready. All right. All right.
I love it.
Hopefully Dad is watching. All right, guys. So, if it's your first night here, just we're going to be doing trivia. If you're watching on Facebook or Twitch, jump over on youtube.com/Chris Kidder so you can jump into our live chat and try to beat everyone with the correct answers to the pop culture questions. We're going to start with a serious question. I'm going to start with you, Dave. And I'd love to hear from the viewers, the people watching too. We want to know, what is your greatest vice?
My greatest vice.
Yeah.
Oh man, I would have to say beautiful women, and that's the truth. Beautiful women are my greatest vice. Like most, you know, if a guy sees a beautiful woman and he's like normal, he looks at her like, oh wow, look at that beautiful girl. She's really pretty. When I see a beautiful woman, I immediately go into shame and like, I am just a worthless. It's this weird thing. It's a strange thing. And the funny thing is that there are about 75% of the men out there listening to this who are ever listening to this going, yep, that's me too. I do that same shit.
So are you single?
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. Yes.
I was gonna say with a vice like that, it's probably
Because
hard to.
all of the women I ever date or I ever go out with are way out of my league, and therefore there are so many things that are wrong with the relationship that they never last. So that's pretty much how my relationships go. Yes, I'm single.
Okay.
Hence
Ladies
why I'm
or men, I don't know. You said
not
ladies.
not that heavy right now.
How about you, Jimmy? What's your greatest vice, buddy? Weed?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it would be in the drugs area. Opiates was a vice, big vice, until the actual vice showed up. Then it can't be a vice anymore. But yeah, it'll be drugs. It quells the voices. But
All right. Okay. How about you, Mistress K? Biggest vice?
I have a few. And no, it's not masturbating like some people might think. I am addicted to Red Bull because it's the best.
Gives you
That
wings.
you buy over the counter.
Yeah.
And I am addicted to taking selfies when I look really good. And I'm addicted to lipstick.
Lipstick.
I'm also my new vice is making sure that my mask matches my outfit.
Like your makeup mask?
No, like the mask that we wear over our faces.
Oh. Duh. I should have known that. Oh my god, dude, now I feel dumb. Like, wait, you mean you're like a makeup mask? Like,
Yeah.
well, every woman who puts on
This
makeup,
is
it's a mask.
actually not real. This is all an illusion, Christopher.
Darren Hereford, he said he's addicted to my show, Kidder's Comedy Corner. It's crack.
Oh wow.
I would say my biggest, not my biggest vice is pretty women, but it's always been like, I'm not, yeah, okay. That's a time waster is what it
Swing
is.
while rolling dice.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. Like when I go to Vegas, I'm at the crap state, I'm like,
Crap.
you have a gambling addiction. Gambling nobody will see.
No, but you know, that's just a waste of time. It isn't, but it is. Because I'm not one of those guys who can just knock it out in 3 minutes. Like some people are like, oh yeah, just go to the bathroom for 5 minutes. No, it's a process. I don't like candles and stuff, but I mean, it's close.
My man has the same addiction, Chris. Same addiction. And he actually like rubbed himself raw this week.
Ah! Tell him to use more lube. That's nasty, dude. Jesus.
Hello. Like, we have like 16 bottles everywhere.
I would assume.
I don't know what he was using. It's like, he's like, oh, I forgot to cut my nail. And
he just got back from the
your dick like this, like it's Dr. Evil or some shit.
He just got back from the beach and still had sand in the cracks of his fingers.
Well, like as a woman, I was like, am I not doing enough? Like, is 4 times a night not enough for you? Like you need to see someone.
All right, next question. We're gonna start with you, Mistress K. When you get a flat, like how do you typically react when you get a flat tire? What do you do?
I take out the jack. That's what I do. I am not one of those broad that's like, oh my God, I gotta contact my insurance. I'm like, get the jack out. Let's fucking jack this shit up. And then like I stand on the side of the road looking cute and hopefully somebody will pull over and help me because I don't want to actually do the physical labor, but I will if I have to.
I came up with this question earlier because I wanted to see like what kind of person are you? The one that's I need to call my dad. I think my sister, if she's still watching, she called my dad on the side of the freeway once. I was like, dude, like you should have taught her when she was younger how to fix her tire. I don't know.
My dad taught me how to do the tires, how to do my oil, like make sure. Like,
but do you do your oil?
No.
Yeah, well, hell no. Not with Jiffy Lube and said like.
Oil's hard, yeah.
I just don't have the tools. Like, if I still lived with my father, like, if I still lived in Massachusetts, I'd go to my dad's and, like, pump it out in a weekend. But, you know.
How about you, Dave?
Flat tire?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do the Jewish thing. I call someone. I got roadside assistance. I got AAA.
I call someone.
In fact, I got a light bulb out right now. I got someone on the way right now. Hopefully they get here before the show's over.
Got places to be.
I don't do that stuff. I don't do that manual labor. Sometimes I drop an M&M. I'm like, excuse me, sir. You pick that
up?
He's got soft hands. How about you?
Super soft hands.
How about you, Jimmy?
Then I guess I'm Jewish too. I would call someone. Am I Jewish?
I knew it.
Yeah. I would call someone, but
Did you say you're Taiwanese?
Yeah, our first instinct is who can I trick to fix the tire?
He's a Taiwanese Jew.
Well, it's built into
that sounds ridiculous.
Taiwanese. It's built in, you assume.
Dude, my sister, she is watching. She said, whatever. I don't like manual labor either. Whatever. You don't know how to do it. No, I learned at a young age how to fix a tire, and I have fixed many flat tires because for some reason I always get the flat tires. But now, like I've had AAA for a long time, and I think it depends on where you are on the road. If I'm on a normal road, I'll do it. But I've seen way too many videos of people getting crunched by cars. You know what I mean? Like I just don't want to do it. Like someone else come and do it for me. I pay, right? You pay for that risk. You pay someone to take that risk for you.
If there's a chance that a ghost is coming, AAA.
See, I always get the like creepy guy that like has probably jacked off way too many times in a day, who thinks he's like a helpful Samaritan that's super creepy and thinks I'm gonna give him like a handy for fixing my tire.
And comedian.
All right, guys, we're going to do our first round of pulp culture trivia. We're doing 5 questions. All right, to my guests, your name is your buzzer. Do not, I repeat, for the potheads, do not shout out the answer. Shout out your name. I will call on. All right, you go first. Okay, no, shout out your name. And you don't have to shout out your whole name, just your first name. I'll call on you, and whoever I hear, like, I'll call on you, give me the answer. If it's wrong, we move on to the next person. But if you're watching this, jump into the live chat. Let's see if you can beat everyone else. All right, here we go. And I made them pretty challenging tonight, so let's see how you do. Are you ready? Okay. In what 1984 film would you have followed characters like Atreyu and Falcor?
Dave.
Go for it, Dave.
Never ending story.
That is the never-ending story, and Dave is the first one to strike.
You guys are
wasn't
gonna possibly
born in 1984.
You guys might possibly hate me, and the reason is I'm 45 years old. And so when it comes to trivia, age is usually an asset.
You're smarter because you're Jewish.
I know what I mean.
It's not even fair.
Mistress K, so you're 37. Jimmy, what are you, like 20? You're
37.
Asian.
Don't age a bitch. God damn.
I did simple math. You said 84. You said you were born.
I wasn't born in 84.
Oh, I thought you said. Oh, I see.
What are you doing?
Okay, I thought you said I was born in 84. Okay, you weren't born in 84. All right. Whatever. She's not 37. She's younger.
Thank you.
37 or younger.
Okay.
She's not going to disclose, but I at least narrowed it down.
I want to help, but
I'm 35.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was like way out of line there.
I want to help. I'm afraid.
All right. Former SNL member and late Chris Farley singled this person out as being his biggest influence.
Dave.
Go for it, Dave.
I'll go with another big funny man, John Candy.
It wasn't John Candy.
Okay.
Jimmy.
That's a good guess.
Jimmy.
Go for it, Jimmy.
Who's the little guy that Dave, the one with the wavy hair that hangs out with them?
Oh, David Spade? No, they're like buddies. Like I would assume this guy has to be like almost a generation before him because he influenced him like growing up into comedy.
Oh, I think I know who it is.
Go for it.
Oh, no, I'll give Mistress K a shot.
You got it. You got a shot.
Yeah. I was gonna say Rodney Dangerfield.
Ooh.
No, but that's a great guess. I like that guess. That's a really good guess.
Is it like Robin Williams?
I'm gonna go way back, and you actually remind me a little of this guy, Chris. Am I getting on the right track here?
I don't know who I remind you of.
Okay, Jackie Gleason. I was thinking maybe.
Jackie. Wow. Okay. No, it's not Jackie Gleason. The answer I'm looking for is Jim Belushi or John Belushi. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, John Belushi. Yeah, that's a hard one. You gotta like know Farley's life, I guess. All right. What was the most downloaded app in the U.S. in the second half of 2018?
Mistress K.
Go for it.
TikTok.
It is TikTok. And she hits the scoreboard. Good guess. And I'm watching your eyes, so no Googling. Okay. All right. In The Matrix. Also before your time, probably. What is Thomas Anderson's cyberspace name?
Jimmy.
Go for it, Jimmy.
Neo.
It is Neo. Everyone's on the scoreboard. Woo! Nice.
Thank you.
All right, last question of the round. Who played the Melanie Griffith role in the TV version of Working Girl?
Oh, me.
Go for it. Go for it, me.
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Oh, no. No.
Jimmy.
Go for it, Jimmy.
Dolly Parton.
No, it's not Dolly Parton.
No, my own family.
That would be a very
No,
but
I love the guess. You got a guess, Dave?
I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. Let's go with Kate Hudson. I have no idea.
No. The answer we're looking for is Sandra Bullock.
Really?
Sandra Bullock.
Andy played a working girl? What?
I already don't want to watch it. You just pushed me over.
With what? Like, what assets was she working it?
Not an ass, that's for sure. All right. Jimmy, this question is for you. Starting with you. Do you prefer modern dating apps or old school methods? Tell us why.
Basically, both equals 0, so they're about the same to me. So 0 equals 0. I think that if live worked, the app wouldn't work so well. But if live worked better, that's always better. Because you can blame someone. I said, that's your friend that, what? She brought a dude to the date.
Dude, I like that. I like that answer. You said like if in person worked, dating apps wouldn't do so well.
Correct. Yeah.
That's a fair answer.
Yeah, it's still 0 though. You know?
Yeah, but that's not accurate. Like you're not.
I know. I'm not saying it's accurate. I'm just saying that's a good response. You know what I mean? Like to logically think that way. I think it's a good logical response. How about you, Mistress K?
I prefer the old school method. In person. Because I just feel like on those apps you're just like shopping aimlessly, swiping, you know, and it's like it's not as fun. Like when I see a guy that I'm attracted to, again, I'm an alpha female, I'll go after that guy. Yeah. You know? I'm just gonna be like, I see it, I want it, I got it, I bought it.
I love it. That's awesome. How about you, Dave? How about you, Dave?
Oh, I got the old school method that I like, which is when I see a beautiful woman, I club her over the head and I drag her into my place, but then I got arrested. Did some time, and so that doesn't work anymore, and I'm not allowed on dating sites because of that. So I prefer the organic method of meeting a woman in public who doesn't know about my dark past.
Your dark past.
You said organic.
Dude, I've been with my wife for 19 years. I have no idea what I honestly think. If the apps were around when I was 16, I would have been a man whore. I just think it would have been really bad for me. And I don't know if I would have ever been able to get away from it, because I think it would have been really easy to do, like to shop for your next victim. I don't know. I don't think it would have done well for me. I always had game out there.
The apps are so pretentious. You know what I mean? Like, speaking from a woman's perspective, like, okay, like these are the qualifiers. Like, automatically, you're gonna get a left swipe on. Like, you have a picture of yourself in your car. Like, nobody gives a fuck what you drive. Like, great, you have a car, big fucking deal. Second of all, if you're taking a douchey pic at the gym, like, I just worked out, I'm all sweaty. Like, nobody gives a fuck. Also, if you have a dog pic or a kid, chances are they're not yours and you probably just borrowed it for the picture.
True. Absolutely.
I also feel like the apps, though, are teaching, like, the younger generation how to not interact with people.
Hell yeah.
Like, if you can send a message, you know, and there's no rejection involved in dating apps. You know what I mean? You're just like, oh, it's an app. This isn't really a real person. It's probably a bot, you know, or whatever. Whereas if you go up to a woman or a man and the guy's just like, no, I'm good. You know, like, you have that instant rejection where you're like, oh my God, what's wrong with me? Whereas, like, online, you're just like, oh, fuck it. Like, she's a hoe. And you go to the next one.
Yeah.
I don't know if you just gave a nice kudos to the app right there. You're like, you don't have to get rejected. On the app, no one wrecks your self-esteem.
Like, where do I sign up?
Like,
but
God,
then
that was like
the same token, like, if you don't get any responses back.
Yeah, that in a sense is rejection. That is, I've heard many people say they've been on the app and, you know, still no matchups. Well, guess what? People are looking, but they're just not saying yes to you. That is a sense of rejection.
I post something on social media and I don't get a lot of attention for it. I curl up in a ball and die for a little while. I'm like, wait a minute, it was so good. Why isn't anyone like? I get rejected anytime on social media.
I'm like that when no one laughs at my jokes. Curl up in a little ball.
Well, it's like the Victoria's Secret catalog, right? Like, you have the app, you look at it, and in theory, like, it's a good idea, but nobody actually wears those outfits. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody actually buys anything. Like,
except Except
no
Mistress K. She wears those outfits.
Yeah.
Chris, I'm not even wearing a bra right now. Okay, like
me either. By the way, go Dodgers. What?
Hell of a series.
It is. It's 1-1 right now. I'm so happy.
Very well matched.
Dude, I am so happy there's not a game tonight. I would have been like, oh, my internet broke tonight, guys. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't have done that, but I'm glad it's not one tonight so I can watch it tomorrow. All right, we're going to go into our first comedy clip. If you're just tuning in, we're doing rounds of pop culture trivia, doing some fun questions, and showing comedy clips. This first clip from the comedian, we're going to go with Dave People. If you look on the side of the screen, you will see their Instagram tags. I will also have links to their websites, their YouTube channels, and all that in the description below. So make sure you check them out after you're done watching the episode. All right. I believe, where is this at? This is Rebels of Comedy, Dave, this clip. But where are you at in this location? Do you know?
What clip are you using? I gave you a few.
Oh, yes, right. This is
characters I play.
All right, we're just gonna roll into the clip.
All right, cool. Roll it.
This is fine. We're just gonna roll into Dave's clip.
Dave.
All right, guys, this is Dave People. Check him out.
Pretty girl across the bar, how I wonder what you are looking my way. There's my green light, I can have you if I want you tonight. Entertain, coming over to you, make up my mind. That's what I'm gonna do. I got my play. It's time to make my move. Strut over so silky and smooth and say, you were looking at me? I just wanted to come over here. I just wanted to tell you. No, wait. I wanted to ask you. Okay, okay. I'm just gonna go back over here. That did not go according to plan. A true departure from being the man. I gotta get my confidence back, head up, chest out, and I grab my sack. I check you out. You're still looking my way. I'm coming up with the new thing to say. I got my play. It's time to make my move. Roll over so sugar smooth and say, hi. I came over earlier. Listen, I just wanted to tell you that I really love your nose ring. I think that's, oh my God, you're not even wearing it. Is that like a birthmark or something? Fuck, never mind. I'm just gonna go back over here. I'm hopeless. Got no game at all. I'm terrified of rejection. Hold the phone. The girl's coming my way. It's looking like she got us something to say. I love the way she move across the floor, right past me and out the front door. Fuck, man. I swear to God, I'm never fucking get I'm never gonna have a fucking girlfriend. I'm just a fucking loser. I'm just never gonna be able to fucking talk to any fucking girls ever.
Let me turn on my mic. Like I'm new at this or something. All right, guys. So that was Dave People. That's with Rebels of Comedy. I think most of us have all done Rebels of Comedy shows. They're a local show here in Los Angeles. They're a really fun group. Awesome. Well, Dave, that was an awesome piece. I hope all of you guys love that, and you're going to go sing that at the bar tonight. What inspired you? Was it just many times flopping at a bar to like write that piece?
No, just the same thing that inspires every song. Lots of drugs and trauma, pretty much.
Okay.
But, no, it's just kind of I like opposites in comedy.
Yeah.
And so as someone who tells a comic, like a joke or a bit, you kind of lead them down one path and then make them laugh. You kind of swerve right there. And that song was kind of the epitome of the whole, I'm this confident guy, and then all of a sudden you're like, whoa, he's like a complete,
That's a fucking doofus, dude. Yeah, you can't get the right words out. I mean, I love this song because I just found it relatable. Like, I had game. I felt like I had a lot of game, but I had many moments where I was just like, nothing came out. You know what I mean? So I just thought it was very relatable, dude. I really like it. Dave, all right, next serious question. If there was a draft, are you joining the Marines, the Army, the Navy, the Space Force, or are you going to Canada?
Is Space Force an option? Because
it might be.
Yeah, I would like to go to Space Force if there was a draft, definitely. But I'll tell you one thing: I hate drafts. I'm not a fan. Like when they sit you down in a restaurant and you're like, this fucking air blowing on you. It's like, can I move? I'm not a fan of this. Thank you. I don't even have kids, and that was my dad joke for the day. Okay.
Love it. How about you, Jimmy?
I think Air Force. Which one's the hardest to kill? Air Force?
The hardest to kill how?
Like if they're trying to kill us, which one is gonna get dead last? Air Force.
Canada. Go to Canada.
Better go to Canada.
Probably Air Force. Air Force is a lot of intelligence and yeah.
Over Space Force?
Well,
yeah,
I'm saying
go with Space Force. Yeah. The jacket alone is worth it.
That's pretty much the whole reason I went with that. Yeah.
I was gonna say if you join the Space Force, you're getting laid for sure. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna be a very good soldier, but you're gonna be crippled.
You're not supposed to have bullets in space. Hasn't anyone ever watched like a Ridley Scott movie or something? You know what I mean? How about you, Mistress K? I know I don't think females are drafted, but why not? You're playing along.
Well, I was wondering if you were going to ask me that. I was like, oh, am I exempt?
Well, no, I mean, women are in the military, and rightfully they get to be in the military. But I still think if we had I don't think they would ever draft women unless we were like, if we killed off 80% of the men's population.
Unless they were like butch women, right? Let's get rid of the lesbians. Holy
it's
shit.
2020. What do you mean they ain't drafting women? Equality, motherfathers.
Equality, motherfathers.
Exactly. I don't know. Whatever one makes the most money, and like has like the hottest guys. That's basically where I'm going because I'm going to get laid.
Yeah. I think
I'll be like, tonight might be our last night. Let's fuck.
Awesome.
Well,
what branch of the military are you from? Fire Station 36.
I was in the Army. I think I would change to the Space Force though. If that could be a real thing. I am a true believer. Like I would love to, and I think, I'm really shooting for SpaceX to really commercialize space travel, because I want to be, if I could possibly do it, I would love to start a company, or hopefully someone will start a company to launch people's dead bodies into space. I would love to like be put in a capsule and just. I just think it'd be cool. Like, why bury me in dirt on Earth? Like, send me into space. I'd rather like go out into the stars.
Like, we don't have enough trash up there. Now you want to shoot your dead body up there?
What do you mean we got enough trash up there? You're talking about like a couple thousand satellites?
Are you kidding? We've got a refrigerator-sized asteroid coming, like, I guess in like 2 weeks.
So I need to get out of here.
He's not gonna
I like the idea of launching the body into space. I say no capsule though. Just you know what? Just some aliens flying by in 300,000 years away.
We just see this frozen, stiff floating.
Yeah, frozen. Like, is that? I saw a YouTube show.
Yeah, we got those sound waves like 300 years ago. Yeah. Something. All right, next round of pop culture trivia. Here we go. Remember, your name is your buzzer. What popular dance song tells participants in Spanish, give your body pleasure?
Dave.
Go for it, Dave.
Is it the Macarena?
It is the Macarena.
Oh, really?
You know this part?
It's like this? Oh, yeah.
And you're rubbing your butt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Macarena.
Nice. All right, what name is rapper actress Dana Owens better known as?
Jimmy.
Go for it, Jimmy.
Latifah, ladies
What?
first.
Nice job, Jimmy. All right. What is the name of the creature that has graced every Iron Maiden album cover?
Dave.
Go for it, Dave.
Eddie.
It is Eddie.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Eddie. It's like
I'm a hard Iron Maiden fan.
Yeah.
Iron Maiden.
Never heard of him.
lies. All right.
It might be better this way.
All right. Where does Xander Cage have his nickname Triple X tattooed on his body?
Mistress K.
Go for it, Mistress K.
I want to say dick, but it's his back.
It's not his back.
What?
Oh.
Oh, wait, I know.
Okay, go for it.
It's his arm, right?
She's gonna just start naming off body parts, guys. Dave, Jimmy,
I'll take a crack at it.
go for it.
Is it on his face?
It's not his face. Jimmy, you
Oh.
got a guess?
Like his ribs?
No.
I know.
Yeah, go for it.
It's his neck.
It is his neck.
Ooh, okay.
I technically wasn't wrong because it is his back area.
It's the back. It's the back of his neck.
Hey, after he gets hit by a truck. After the truck hit him.
All right.
You watch MMA, Mistress K?
Yeah, my fiance is an MMA fighter.
Oh, awesome.
Ooh, so weird.
That's pretty
I'm
cool.
also learning the art of MMA in our bedroom.
Oh God, dude, he's getting you in like pins you and shit. Oh no. All right.
Well, I learned how to do a triangle, which at first I thought it was a sexual position.
With like 3
And-
people.
And I can do an arm bar. So, yay me.
That's pretty cool.
I'm afraid of arm bars. I always feel like someone would break my arm, dude. Like just.
Oh, I'm breaking somebody's arm because I
Yeah.
don't know how to do it properly.
All right. Who just won the NBA championship?
Dave. We should all know this one.
Yeah, we
Dave.
do.
The Lakers.
The Lakers.
Boston Celtics?
No, boo Boston. Boo.
I'm a hardcore Los Angeles team sports fan.
Nice.
Sorry to hear
And
that,
I
Dave.
hate the Clippers and the Chargers almost as much as I love the Lakers, Dodgers, Kings, and the Rams. So
He said Rams.
All right, Mistress K, starting with you on this question. What did you want to be when you were in elementary?
In elementary school, I wanted
Yeah.
to be a wrestler. I wanted to be
For
a
real? Like
Yeah.
like the
Yeah,
ladies
not
of
me.
wrestling, Glow?
Yeah, I wanted to be the next China.
Like Glow. What did Glow stand for?
I don't know.
Was
What-
it Glamorous Ladies of Wrestling or Glorious
Gorgeous.
Ladies?
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous, that's it.
Gorgeous. Oh, okay, gorgeous.
Which, by the way, I really enjoy that Netflix show, Glow. It's actually really good if you get a chance to check it out. No, that's awesome. I want to hear from the viewers. I want to if you're watching the show, what did you want to be when you were in elementary? Just curious. How about you, Dave?
Oh, I thought you were talking to the viewers. What did I want to be in Oh man, that's
If you're
That's
watching and your name is Dave, I'm talking to you, and I'm talking to my guest, Dave. People. What's
okay.
up?
Good,
Okay.
good. We'll talk at the same time. Us Daves like to commingle. So, all of elementary school, I wanted to be like 9 things in elementary school. I mean, I wanted to be, you know, all sorts of stuff. I think farmer. I don't know why, but I like the way it came off the mouth. I was like, farmer. I want to be a farmer.
Yeah.
And then your parents are like, hell no.
I don't think my parents weren't really, you know, they didn't give a crap. They were just like, whatever you want to do, kid. We don't care.
Did you ever join the FFA?
What's the F? No.
Future Farmers of America.
The only thing about farmer that I wanted to be was to say it. I didn't really want to be a farmer. I just liked video games. That was my thing. You know, I just wanted to like venture away from reality. That was my whole youth. Dungeons and Dragons and video games.
They had video games in your elementary school?
I'm not that old, Mistress K. Not that old. They existed back then.
I had to. I'm like, what did they have? Atari, Frogger? Like, what was Pac-Man?
They
Like,
had Atari and Frogger and Pac-Man.
Yeah.
I played
That's what I grew
Atari.
up with.
He's not wrong.
Dude, you're only a few years behind. Like
Yeah,
you were on
slightly
Nintendo NES.
Pretty
We were
close.
playing Atari. It's not a big
Oh, we were
difference.
playing Nintendo in elementary school. I was playing
Of course,
Nintendo in elementary
of course. No, but I'm saying I'm for Mistress K because she's a few years younger. So I'm just saying, like by the time she was in elementary, NES was still relevant. NES and then Nintendo 64, right? So,
in television.
how about you, Jimmy?
I did want to become a teacher till I realized you have to teach stupid kids, right?
Yeah.
But the idea of it without kids is appealing.
well, now is a perfect time to be a teacher. It's all online.
Yep.
I know.
And there's a lot of older teachers who aren't enjoying it who would probably prefer to retire. So, yeah, I've already seen a lot of these guys who are very impatient with our children. They're not dealing with Zoom too well, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the guy from the New York Times that forgot to shut off his camera during a Zoom meeting call, and then he started masturbating?
Oh my God, no, that did not.
Oh no, I did see that. There was a clip I saw on YouTube, and they were like trying to let him know, and he thought his computer was off and his camera was still on.
Oh my God, and he was masturbating in a Zoom class?
I didn't see that part. It cut off before.
Well, yeah, they're not going to show that, but still, that has got to be the most horrific. Wow.
Oh God. What a
What
nightmare. Like how do you live that? You can't live that down, dude.
Never.
Ever.
That's it. But we
I
all
don't-
do it. There was a movie.
It's not as bad as a sex tape, guys. But I mean, it's pretty bad.
Be at the
I think
pearly
it's worse than a
gates.
sex tape.
Be at the
'Cause
pearly
sex
gates
tape-
with your pearly necklace. Trying to get in.
What was the movie with Seth Rogen? There was a movie with Seth Rogen where that happened. Something similar happened with Seth Rogen.
I don't know. Was it like Pineapple Express? Or no?
No. There was a movie. The premise of the movie was the fact that he masturbated on a Zoom call.
Oh.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I have not seen that one though.
Yeah, it was actually a decent movie. I think it was like I forgot exactly what it was. I forget who the the female star in it was. Big star, obviously, but yeah.
Was it the one with Charlize Theron?
That was it. Yeah, I believe it was the one with Charlize Theron, and she was
She was
like badass.
president or something.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Bad Teachers or?
No, that's Cameron Diaz. No, it was something else. It was like more of kind of almost a serious-ish piece with comedic elements.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't remember what it was, but it's a decent movie.
All right. Enough about masturbation movies. All right. Going to our next round of trivia. Are you ready? Here we go. All right. In what state did Kim Basinger own an entire town? In what state did she own an entire town? No Google.
Dave.
Go for it, Dave.
I'll go with Nevada.
Oh, no.
Okay.
That's a good guess, though, as far as not location, but
1 in 50.
you're 150. That's correct.
Mistress K.
Go for it, Mr. K.
Was it Ohio?
No.
Jimmy.
Go for it, Jimmy.
I mean, Dave Chappelle did it, so.
Alaska. No. Did you say Dave Chappelle did it?
Yeah, he like owns Ohio. Come on now.
Basically, he has his whole like farm
Yellow
or whatever.
Spring, we never heard of it until now.
The state we're looking for is Georgia.
Mm.
Yeah, let's be a white lady and go to Georgia and buy a town. That sounds smart for your career.
Feels at home.
Yeah. Anyways, what car does Don McLean drive in American Pie? I love this question. I don't think. Go for it, Jimmy.
67 Chevy.
I'll give it to you. It's a Chevy.
Chevy to the levee, right?
Yeah, I drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking the movie.
I know you are. That's what.
Like,
Basketball player too.
I was like,
Yep.
and then I was thinking Die Hard. I was like, John McClane.
John McClane. No, Don McLean.
Oh,
That's
John
true. That's true. I was like, Bruce Willis is a terrible singer. What song?
Good
I
job.
was
Good
thinking
job,
the
Chevy.
Same thing, Dave. I was like, American Pie had a car in it. I thought it was just
like-
a pie and that weird kid that humped it.
Yeah, I was like, that kid. What did he drive? That kid.
And then the girl with the pretty boobs. Sorry, that's the
Yeah,
part
I
that
remember.
sticks out in my head. I don't think about the pie.
No,
See.
I feel bad for the pie. Yeah.
I wanted to eat the pie, like before it got raped.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
before.
Before, I mean.
Before it's not a little.
All right. What two teams are currently in the World Series?
Dave,
Go for it, Dave.
Los Angeles Dodgers and the Tampa Bay Devil Rays.
That's right. I because the World Series are happening, I had to have a question. All right. What two Steven Spielberg films are named only with initials?
Dave,
Go for it, Dave.
E.T. and AI.
Oh, very good, dude.
Wow,
Fast on that
that's
one.
Impressive. Wow.
You should play Jeopardy.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm really, really good at single Jeopardy.
Really? Nice,
Single
dude.
Jeopardy. Yeah, as soon as it gets to double, I'm a complete moron.
All right. What movie soundtrack featured a track titled Zed's Dead, baby?
Dave,
Go for it, Dave.
I'll give it to Jimmy. Jimmy, take it.
Oh,
Do you know Jimmy?
dang, that's Quentin Tarantino's first one, right? Dang.
What's the movie?
Pulp Fiction.
It is Pulp Fiction.
It's a
Thank-
second.
All right.
Reservoir Dogs was a horrible fiction.
Oh. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Would you say Reservoir Dogs was what?
Before Pulp Fiction.
I thought you
You're
said it was a
right.
horrible, like, and I'm like, no, I love Reservoir
No,
Dogs,
no, no,
man.
no.
Are you kidding? Yeah.
Although there have been some Tarantinos that I wasn't a big fan of. So
Like,
I wasn't a huge fan of the last one, American the story in Hollywood, the Hollywood story.
oh yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't watch that one.
I thought there were
Hey-
some great scenes, but the Hateful Eight, I could do without that movie ever having to ever see that movie again. I didn't think that
Agreed.
was good at all. But
Agreed.
some of Tarantino's films are absolute masterpieces.
Yeah.
Like Kill Bill 1. So.
Kill
and
Bill,
Inglourious
the Kill Bill volumes, I loved. I absolutely.
So good. And Inglourious
yeah.
Bastards was unbelievably good.
Do you believe he won't direct another film, or you think it was his way to sign off for a while, so you get more recognition when he comes back and does a film later?
I don't believe a thing that anyone says ever. So.
Because
Yeah.
when these people do that and then they come back 10 years later, I'm like, they did that shit for press, dude. Because then it's like, oh my God, he came back or she came back. It's like, really?
I don't think that though, because not everybody is relevant. You know what I mean?
That's true. They're assuming they're gonna stay relevant. Yeah.
Like, especially with cancel culture right now, like everybody's
Yeah.
like, "Oh no, we've lost another one. Another one got canceled." I'm like, "Good, get the fuck out of the way. We're coming out." Like,
Yeah.
"Ooh, bitch, get out of the way."
True.
Like, bye, Kimmel. Like, bye. Like, go, fucking go.
Is Kimmel gone? Did Kimmel get canceled?
No, not yet. I'm
Oh,
hoping.
okay. We're working on it. They're getting there. They're getting there with Kimmel.
She wants his spot.
Kimmel's a nice
I
guy.
do. I will take his spot, and it'll be a fucking great show. Cause why should late night be all men? Fuck that shit.
That's
That
true.
is true.
That's true. I don't disagree with that. I ain't hating
I'm
on
just
that.
saying.
I'm
I just
down
need
for
a
I'm
job.
down.
Let's
I'm
be
down
real.
for
I'm
a
still on
good
unemployment.
late night.
Yeah.
Down for whatever.
I'm down with the clown. All right, guys, real quick. If it's your first time tuning in, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are live streaming every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I have 3 comics on every week showing stand-up comedy clips. We're doing pop culture trivia, doing all kinds of fun stuff. We're going to go into our next trivia, or our next comedy clip. This is Jimmy Tsai. Jimmy is newer in the comedy scene. I met Jimmy about a year and a half ago. Doing a stand-up comedy class, and I believe this is your comedy clip from that class, which, by the way, your first stand-up comedy clip, like you destroyed it, dude. And now I've been going around town because things are slowly opening back up, and I've been seeing Jimmy everywhere getting up on stage. He's really trying to work the scene now and get out there. So this is Jimmy Tsai.
You make your hand flat and you touch your forehead and nose at the same time. If your eyeball touches your hand, you're Asian. Or you're Greg. So, because of this, it partially explains our poor driving. And when viewed by others, our penis appears smaller. We have other stereotypes too. People think we're smart. We do good in school. It's not the same thing, but it's not by choice. Asians do well in school because at an early age, all our other dreams are broken. We can't do sports. I mean, we're good at badminton and ping pong, but right, that's just tennis for small people who can't play tennis. We're pretty good at diving, Olympic diving. We get a bad grade in school, we dive into an empty pool. That's how Our music is kind of bad too. I think mainly the lyrics. One of the most #1 song in Chinese is called 都是你的错, which translates, it's all your fault. Sang by a woman. It was #1 for like so long, and see, our songs, a #1 hit based on nagging. I mean, this is why we lose our appetite. This is partially why Asians are skinny. I need to listen to more Chinese music. If you really want to drop weight, you need to check out Shakespeare, done by the Vietnamese. There you go. Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou? Romeo. You'll be skinny, but food won't never taste the same. You will never be fulfilled. I'm gonna add comedy to the list of broken dreams as well. We can't compliment, especially to women. See, in my mind, I want to communicate. Your mind exceeds your beauty, but it comes out, you're smarter than you look. But that's okay if you flip it. Doesn't it work? So you are more beautiful than smart. You know. As lame as I am, there are other Asians that are more pathetic than me. It's because we have a ranking system. Any Asians here? Or, oh yeah, so you know there's a ranking system, right? It's based on what country you're from. Okay? So some Asians are UCLA, and then some Asians are Cal State LA. It's okay. So basically the general rule is the more south you go, wherever your country is from, or the more south you go, the lower you are on the totem pole. It's not fair, right? That's just how it is. But there's few exceptions. Vietnamese, if you could beat the U.S. in a war, we cool, right? So you're a little higher, but yeah. That's a nice AK you have there. I mean, we like them because they have pho that fulfills. They have nail salons, and they have a beautiful interpretation of Shakespeare. Filipinos get a special consideration too. They can sing and dance. They have great boxers like Manny Pacquiao. Filipinos are always horny. So we refer to them as Asian Mexicans. But this is just information. This is not a joke. This is just information. You know? Don't boo me. Boo knowledge. You guys understand that, we're racist. But it's, let me see, what was I? The totem pole. Okay, but China gets a special shout out. See, China, no matter what they do, how great and noble, they'll always be on the bottom. That's just how it is. So now, in summary, take a comedy class, it'll be fun. Make friends. Should have taken salsa. But I'm not Filipino, so I can't do shit. In summary, Koreans are... Oh, I gotta go. I saw the light. Bye, guys.
Right after the show.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I want to see your clips. I didn't see your clips.
Guys, that was Jimmy Tsai. That was at the Improv right after one of our comedy classes last year. That was such a good thing. Dude, in closing, Jimmy, let me ask you, in closing, how does my Filipino wife rank on your totem pole? Your Asian scale, bro.
No.
Put you on the spot. Hey, babe, come here. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's not. It goes by where the equator is. So
yeah.
Close to the equator, yeah.
I love it, dude. I love that set. It's very funny. I love how you just go and make
the VIP pass. That's your
it's
wife.
a VIP pass. This is my
yeah,
wife, but
hell
you're
yeah.
you're just. Let me just make fun of all Asians, and it was great, dude. You really hit a lot of good stereotypes and all that stuff.
Thank you.
And guys, too, if you haven't noticed already, if you look on the side of the screen, you'll see my guests' names and their Instagram tags. Make sure you go follow them after the show. All right, Jimmy, we're going to start with you on this serious question. If you win the lottery today, what's the first thing you're doing tomorrow?
Moving away from anyone that's going to try to be my friend now. Canada. I think Canada is...
Avoid the draft. Avoid the flock of people who want your money.
Yeah, it's all form of noise.
Canada would be pretty peaceful. And now if you go
yeah, Georgia, you said, or Canada?
No, I said Canada. I think would be a really peaceful place to go if you wanted to escape. I don't know.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of ghosts. Like, what's the trade-off? They're nice, they're cordial. I think there's ghosts to balance the good.
What do you mean? What do you mean ghosts? This is the second time you brought up ghosts.
I just think that the package is too. Oh, Canadians is too perfect. It's a scam. It's a cookbook. It's a cookbook. Yeah. So, but Canada would be better. Yeah.
It can't be that great. They're coming down here, so.
Yeah.
These are Trump times here, people.
They're coming down to show off how good, how good looking they are, and then they leave.
How about you, Mistress K? What are you doing tomorrow if you win the lottery today?
I am going on. I'm going on vacation, first of all, but I'm taking everybody with me, like all my family, and then I would get a nice condo somewhere in LA, and I'd invest the rest. And then I would probably pay off my student loans.
Nice. Economical.
Not sexy, but efficient.
Economical. Real quick, Darren out there said, Dave People, Encore. Just giving you a shout out on your stuff. And then he also said, great job with Jimmy. So, waking up in a pool of vomit, but not sure whose vomit it is. That's what you're doing after you win the lottery? Oh my God. Okay. I want to party with that guy. Okay. How about you, Dave? Wow. How about you, Dave?
Yeah, I believe the vomit thing is apt. I would.
It's realistic.
I would probably, now, how much are we talking? Like, am I going back to 7-Eleven and going, here, give me my $10, or?
No, we're talking mega lotto.
Okay, so I win the jackpot, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, probably the first
Fair
thing
question.
I would do is get everything in order. Before I would take months to get everything in order. Meaning, I would want to make sure I'm completely protected. I had the right lawyer. I had the right accountant. I had I'm a freak paranoid. I don't want any, because once you got a ton of money, you're a target. Everyone's coming after you. I have friends who have come into money, not through the lottery, but in other ways, and it turned their lives upside down, and there are so many things they wish they did. I know this isn't the most comical response, but because I'm so freaking paranoid and neurotic, I would literally, like if I found out I won the lottery, I wouldn't tell anyone. I would not tell my closest friend until that thing was like officially in the hand of the lottery people, going, okay, I have it, here it is, here's my face, this is me. And so, but once all that is said and done, I would definitely, put COVID aside. Let's say COVID's not an issue when all is said and done. And I would travel the world. I would love to travel the world.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say hookers and blow. I mean, that's just. I thought we were connecting.
The globe are better than the hookers and blow here, which is why I would travel the world.
You guys had a moment?
I want international hookers and blow is what I'm looking for. That's what I want.
Look,
I would get a beach house. I would want a house on the beach, not close to the beach. I want it on the beach.
I want it in the water, like Maldives style.
Maldives or Bora Bora or one of those places. Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah, dude.
Underwater, restaurant.
Yeah, have you seen those places?
Eating fish while you're watching fish.
I know, dude. What if they're just like looking at you, screaming like, "You bastards!"
You're like, "That's my cousin." Like, she was a whore anyways.
Yeah. It's like, I thought I tasted other fish in this fish.
No, Dave, I think I agree with you, dude. I think for me, like, I would keep it quiet. And then the first thing I need to do is like, go turn that ticket in. You know what I mean? Before I say anything to anyone. And honestly, I think I would climb a mountain and like spend a night like on the side of a mountain, like in silence. Cause I just know like my life's about to change. And then maybe it's travel the world in hookers and blow. I don't know. It depends. Maybe my wife gets half my money and she's like, haha, I don't need this fool anymore. Not that she really needs me now, but you never know. Money changes people.
Well, you have a nice manor behind you in your background there.
Wow. Chris Kidder the third.
Chris Kidder the third. Here. There you go. You can see my unicorn.
Ooh.
I'd get a bigger house for my unicorn.
Hi, Bertha.
That is Bertha. Oh, Bertha. Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm into unicorns and shit. But that is actually this room right here.
Why do you have a bed in your side room?
Burn it down.
Yes. All right, next round of trivia, folks. Next round of trivia. All right, here we go.
I'm really bad at this trivia, guys. I'm sorry.
I know, but we love you anyways.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Hit one here. I got a feeling. I got a hunch.
Yeah, you're gonna win. You're gonna have a huge comeback.
Like, talk about something relevant, like housewife.
Okay. Here's something relevant. What does the acronym YOLO stand for?
Dave,
Go for it, Dave.
you only live once.
You only live once. I love it. You only live once. All right. I love the way you say that. Just like so.
No, I just like.
I really wish I lived twice, but.
I knew that one, but I'm slow on the uptake, guys.
Mistress K, you're
Then just say your name and figure it out.
nothing to move Dave at all.
Yeah, I saw a couple of your shows. There was this woman, Linda, I believe her name was, and she would say her name every question, and then she'd go, "Could you repeat the question, please?"
Yes.
Yeah.
And she would just be like, I don't really remember. Yeah, that was Linda Marcus Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a guest about 5 weeks ago, I think. All right. What are the names of Beyonce and Jay-Z's twins? You mean you
Go,
guys
Mistress.
don't follow?
Oh, Mistress.
You don't read People magazine?
I don't give a shit.
Mistress
what
K,
the-
this is right up there in the.
I thought this was relevant.
This is
I
your
have a
time.
deep-seated loathing for children, so I wouldn't care.
Oh, okay.
All right. The answer I'm looking for is Rumi and Sir. Whatever.
Who names their children this? Like,
Celebrities do. Like
Wait,
Apple
Rumi-
and like
Rumi
weird
and
ass.
what?
And Sir.
Sir?
Yeah. Like
What?
like Sir loin of beef. Or yes, sir.
Sir?
Yeah.
They named the kid Sir?
Yeah, look, if I met him, I would be like, "What's up, sir? Loin of beef."
S-I-R or S-U-R?
S-I-R. Sir. What's up, sir? Mr. Sir. Howdy, sir.
That's
respect
the
you,
second
sir.
time I've seen it. I've seen it on an actual kid, and I had to use all my power not to punch him in the face.
Is Rumi a girl or a boy?
Yeah,
Good girl.
it's a they.
Oh,
What?
Rumi's a girl?
Let's be 2020. It's they.
Yeah, what are their pronouns?
Ooh, it's a trap. Back up.
Let us
Back-
not
Back
be
up.
2020. Let's
Back up.
be
Back up.
2036 when all that stuff is behind.
Goes out the window and we go back to reality.
Yeah, we go back to biology. So what is?
No, I don't know. I'm assuming sir is a boy.
Boy.
Rumi could be a boy or girl. I don't know if they have a boy and a girl, or if they have two boys or two girls. I don't know. That's a good question.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Rumi and Sir, yeah. Sir Rumi. Yeah.
Hey, yes, sir, Rumi.
Yes, Sir Rumi.
Ooh.
All right. All right. Name the two performers who headlined the 2020 Super Bowl halftime show.
Mistress K. Mistress K.
Mistress K. Mistress K. I heard your name.
No, I don't know this one. Like, I have this Super Bowl coming up.
No, the one that we just had.
The past.
2020 Super Bowl.
You're
Oh.
not a prophet. You're not seeing the future. The one that just passed.
They could have announced it. I don't know. I'm like
This is
worried
true.
about politics and having my abortion rights taken away. I don't give a fuck who performed in the Super Bowl. I'm
Well-
like, I'm trying to make it in next week as a woman. Like, why are my tampons still being taxed?
Yeah, they gotta stop taxing the tampons.
I know.
And
Wasn't
I honestly don't believe that anyone's taking no abortion rights away. They better not. So.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Amy Cunty Barrett might choose to do otherwise.
All right. No politics.
No, yeah,
Okay.
let's
All
not-
right.
Get away from politics.
All right. The answer I was. The answer.
answered the question. It was Shakira and Jenny from the Block. Jennifer
All right.
Lopez.
Did you Google it?
No, I actually knew that one.
This is for the next halftime show.
The next halftime show.
Prophet.
All right, that was the correct answer. Shakira and
Oh,
J
that's
Lo.
good, yeah.
Karen
All right.
J-Lo, baby.
All right. Ashton Kutcher was known as the host of what MTV show?
Ding.
I heard MK.
Punked.
It was Punked.
Oh.
It was Punked.
Yeah.
All right, last question of this round. Who starred alongside Paris Hilton in her reality series A Simple Life?
Ding ding.
All right, go for it, ding ding.
Nicole Richie.
It was Nicole Richie.
Okay, now you got my questions. You see shit.
That's what I like. Question
All right.
for girls.
All right, next serious question. We're going to start with you, Dave, on this one. If you invented anything, what would it be, and what would you name it? Sometimes it's hard when you're first.
It would be the everything, is what I would call it. The everything. And it would be able to do everything. Like, think of a thing that it couldn't do, and that would be wrong. Because it
That
could
would-
do everything.
I would not
That was a
do
very. Have you been asked this question before? That's a good answer.
Including kill me in my sleep, so I wouldn't last long, and then it would take over the world because it can do everything, and it would realize that it could do everything, and it would
And-
just be like, wait
And
a
not
minute,
need
I'm
anything.
superior. Yeah, exactly. I'm superior to everything, and I'm going to do everything, and so he would basically, or it would basically, it's not. I'm not going to genderize it.
Yeah,
It would
yeah.
basically take over the world And yeah, so stupid invention. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to invent that.
Thanks, Dave.
Sorry.
End of our planet.
How about you, Jimmy?
I'd invent something to hide from the thing that Dave will invent, because it's gonna kill us all. I just want a little shell to hide, like when something's going down. Just the zombie whole thing is like, just survive the day, find someone tomorrow, and kill him, and then you make sure you're okay kind of attitude. But David's scary and he's smart. I think you can do it. I'm scared already.
I love it.
It probably isn't going to be done for at least another couple weeks. So.
Okay. I don't want to slack off with these kind of safety first.
Yeah, well, you need to have yours done before his is done.
No.
How about you, Mistress K?
I'd probably invent a new strain of Mexican heroin.
That's what we need.
No, I literally would try to create a pill that when you take it, you just felt like super confident, because I feel like that's what a lot of people are missing these days. But like it would be highly addictive, so I'd make a shit ton of money.
I got news for you.
Yeah.
It exists. It has existed for a while.
The
It's
Germans
called
got a hold of
methamphetamine.
meth, yeah.
And
Nice.
The Germans.
Well, look, if I had to create something, I would create a device that would protect all the smart people on the planet from Dave's invention. Yeah.
like it.
Oh,
Little
dude, none of
stupid
us
genocide.
will live.
Stupid
We're all
genocide.
dead. We're all dead. No chance.
But like my question to you, Dave, is right, like how many repeat customers are you really gonna have though? Because like once they buy it, they got it. They don't need another one because they can
Right
do
now,
everything.
I'm working on licensing for it right now. And, I got Cuban and Kevin O'Leary fighting over me.
Mark
So we
Cuban.
don't know who's gonna invest in the everything, but
In Vietnam, it's called the everything.
Vietnam gets one everything.
That's the Vietnamese version. Everything.
Okay, everything.
Everything. Oh, wow. Okay,
I
I'm going to
can't
stop
wait.
right there.
Yeah,
It's supposed to work the same. I don't
exactly.
think so. Hard to-
All right.
Actually, Meatloaf has one, and it does everything but that.
I won't do that.
Wow.
You meant the pedophile version of the everything, but I won't do that.
Is that what he's talking about? No one knows. No one
It's
knows.
implied.
Yeah.
Implied.
Yeah, he'll do everything, but he won't do that. Yeah,
Okay.
No,
that's nasty. All right, Meatloaf. Wow, I did not know we were going to be talking about him and Mark Cuban. All right. Next round of trivia. Here we go. Next 5 questions. How did Britney Spears burn down her own gym recently?
Mistress K, what happened? I want to know.
With fire.
I thought we were still trying to free
Yes! With fire! No,
With
but
fire.
I can't.
Was she sending out smoke signals? Help! My daddy's still in control of me.
I'm still trapped in my house. Yeah,
Her
free
hair
Britney.
skimmer caught on fire.
No,
I think her emptiness was killing her.
I'm sure.
Killing all of us.
Yeah.
Actually.
He was
Her,
like,
her,
"Oh
her
my
lack
God,
her
man."
lack of trips to the plastic surgeon are
Loneliness.
killing her.
Yeah.
All right, the answer I'm looking for is with candles.
Oh,
Yeah.
the old
She-
candle
Yeah.
trick.
She burned her
Your
gym
fire-
down with
causing
candles.
Fire routine. Yeah.
Freaking psycho. I met my wife dancing to a Britney Spears song called I'm a Slave for You. Yeah, on the dance floor in a nightclub. That burned
That's
down,
pretty
ironically. And we're talking about Britney Spears who burned down her gym. Okay, anyways, inside thoughts of
Did you
Chris
have a
Spears.
candle while you were there?
It was a call club Dublin's here in LA. Have you ever heard of that club back in the day?
I wonder
Stubborn.
if it was one of those Gwyneth Paltrow vagina candles.
Yeah, didn't she? She
She
had
made
like a line of
candle that
candles.
Smelled like her vagina.
That's what I heard. I heard something about that.
Theo
Like
Vaughn did a bit
those
on
things
those.
can be very flammable.
All right. All right. Enough about flammable pussy candles.
I put a
What?
wick in my dick. Go ahead.
God damn. All right. What is
That's called sounding.
That's what? What? There's a term for that?
Sounding. Yes, honey. Google it.
No, thank you. Sound. I don't want viruses.
No.
Sounding.
No, don't fall for it. Don't ask anymore. It's a trick.
Okay. All right. Wow.
Never go on Urban Dictionary again. Okay. What is Prince's character's name in Purple Rain? No one's seen this. No?
I ain't
All right.
that short.
The answer I'm looking for is the kid. The kid. That point goes to the house. All right. What Xbox game? I know Mistress K plays a lot of Xbox. What Xbox game follows the adventures of a character named Master Chief?
Named what?
Master Chief.
Ding
Wow.
ding.
Well, go for it.
G.I. Jane.
No, but she's closer than the guys because the guys haven't answered, and it is military themed, so obviously Master Chief.
Oh.
What Xbox game follows the adventures of a character named Master Chief?
Dave.
Go for it, Dave.
Said it was military theme. I'll go with Call of Duty.
No.
Okay.
How does
No.
a plantation theme, you know?
All right. The answer I'm looking for is Halo. Yeah, Halo. Hello. Hello.
I thought that had aliens in it. I didn't know those were like military.
And then Dave 9904, he's watching. What's up, Dave? Welcome. He said Halo. He got it right before anyone else in the live chat.
Dave
Good job. Dave knew.
Dave knew.
All right. This was an interesting question. I did not know this. Who was Tommy Lee Jones's roommate at Harvard? First off, I didn't know Tommy Lee Jones went to Harvard, but who was his roommate at Harvard?
George Bush. Oh,
I'm
sorry,
gonna say
Wow, dude.
Wait,
It
no.
isn't George Bush, but oh my God, you're close with the big politician. I didn't like.
yeah. Mistress K.
Go for it.
Was it Clinton?
No. Good
Who
guess
went
and
to
close.
Yeah.
You said Clinton went to Yale?
I believe so, right?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, I don't think George Bush went to Harvard either.
The answer I'm looking for, Al Gore,
Oh.
which is why you were so close with Clinton.
Wow. Yeah, you were super close with Clinton.
You're on the genre, yeah, right genre.
Yeah. All right, last question of the round. This was a harder round. Name the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Ding.
Dave.
I heard Mistress K.
Oh,
Dang.
go for it. Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. So Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, and Raphael.
Hell yeah. Good job.
And Splinter, bitch. He was the fifth.
Splinter, bitch. You know what I saw yesterday? I saw this picture online of a cheese grater, and just the handle was Shredder's head.
Nice.
I was like, oh my God, I want that, but it wasn't for sale. I'm sure if I Amazon, Google it, whatever, it'll come up somewhere.
My dad made a bunch of money on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah? Doing what?
Well, when I was a kid, and this is when they were first starting out, it was a company on the Hong Kong exchange called Playmates that a buddy of his told him to get into. And he was like, all right, let's try it out. And he stuck some money in there. And when the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came out, they
blew up.
Yeah. And
So it made money with the
made some
stock.
dough. Made some dough in the stocks.
There's a documentary on that on Netflix. It's called The Toys That Made Us.
Yep.
And there's a whole episode about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And it was really cool to see like the creators and how they were just messing around, and then how they changed like the turtles and all that cool stuff. And,
Was Dave's dad in it?
I don't know Dave's dad.
Dave's just like, Dad, is that
He's
you?
not in it. He's not. I would have known if my dad was in a Netflix show. I'd be like, oh.
Well, I was making the joke that you don't know your dad. He was like, Dad, is that you?
Right. Yeah. There are
All
more
right.
jokes there. I'll just
Bad-
keep them.
Yeah, bad humor. All right. All right, now we're going to our headliner of Kidder's Comedy Corner. This is Mistress K. Oh, yeah. And this is you at the Improv, I believe.
Yeah.
This is an awesome comedy clip. I love her style. You have to check her out. She's definitely dominates the stage. All right, here we go.
Yeah, earmuffs for the kiddies.
Guys, why can't you just platonically sleep next to us? Right? Seriously. Sir, have you ever slept with an erection in your back? He's not answering me, people. He's like, well, there was that one time in college. So clearly, you have never been to prison. What the fuck, right? Ladies, it's like, you're trying to sleep, right? Because we don't look like this when we get up in the morning. This shit takes work. It's really funny that this whole crowd just left right before I got up. They're like, shit, she has a flogger. For the uneducated people, you think it's a whip. I'll just let you know. But no, seriously, we're laying in bed and you get that. What the fuck? And then if it's not even like, you know, blatantly obvious that we're trying to fucking avoid this, they do it again. Only this time it's like fucking Morse code. At this point, I'm just gonna treat it like it's a shiatsu massage. Get the fuck under that shoulder blade. Shit, right between the shoulders. They carry these things around all day. Fuck. Right? It's like they're like trying to find the wet spot. No woman, newsflash, let me hit you with the headline. No woman has ever gone, yes, I want it. Give it to me. No. And no woman has ever, well, maybe not in your house, woken a guy up and just sat on his face. Right? Like, eat that shit. Eat it. Sorry. She's a killer. Mostly because I just don't want to hear A, you fucking snore, or B, like, yay. I don't give a fuck. I'm a woman. Talk to me when you get some real fucking issues. I don't have enough tissues for your issues. I see what all the fuss is about with that. You wore that. You single?
No.
Oh. Kind of. She said kind of. No, but seriously, they call it eating out because it's a fucking privilege. Like, this is a privilege. Ladies, we have a fucking job. Right? It's a job. You ever seen a big dick come in your face? You act like Neo from The Matrix. Right? You're like, right? Especially if it's big. You're like, I gotta psych myself up for this one. And you know you're skilled when you have to do this. Right? It's almost like it's one of those pepper grinders. Is this enough? That's a pro tip. I heard you, Seth. Right? And then you have to pretend like you like it. Oh, yeah. don't just choke even though you don't have to, right? Gotta give them that confidence boost. Oh, baby. You're so bad.
All right, guys, that was Mistress K and her her very, very, very dominant role on stage. I love that. I love that, like that the flogger coming up on stage with a flogger. Like I've never seen that before. That was awesome.
Okay, now I have to watch it.
Yes.
You got a vlogger?
Yes.
Yeah, I bring dildos on stage sometimes too.
Yes.
Well,
You know what? You know what would be good? I don't know if you've done this yet. I've seen you bring a dildo on stage before, but have the one with the suction cup and just throw it and see if it sticks. You know how that has the suction cup and it'll stick?
Well, do you know how like the Ice House on the main stage, right?
Yeah.
Like they have like the boardwalk. Like I've actually during a show stuck it up there in the hills, in the Hollywood Hills.
Are you serious? You just want
And
like
I
that?
was like, oh no, look, it's Godzilla! Like, right?
I love
like
it.
And it's funny because like the show that I did, like the front row was all Asian women, and
Yeah.
they were like, ah! Like as soon as I took it out, they were like, oh my god! And I was like, don't even lie. You know you want an upgrade. Like stop lying.
I love it. You have a very unique style. I love your style, which is awesome.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
All right. We're going to start with you, Mistress K. Where do you not want to travel on this planet?
Besides Canada,
And maybe Riverside.
Why are you hating on Canada?
I don't know. It's just so basic, you know. It's like the bitch next door named Stacy. Like she's just so basic, you know. Like not exotic enough for me.
If you're tuning in, you're from Canada. Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, I love the whole like everybody gets healthcare thing, but I don't know. Like I think I would like to travel everywhere, but I think probably I would never want to go to the North or the South Pole. I just don't think I look that cute in like, you know, really puffy jackets.
Yeah.
It's not a good look for me.
Fair
I don't know
enough.
if my wig will stay on, you know, like
That's fair. That's a very fair answer. How about you, Dave?
I like her answer. I don't know if I'd want to go to the North Pole either. You know, I don't have a wig, but I also don't have a puffy jacket. So
you also don't have hair.
that's true. Which
Yeah.
would make it even colder.
Yeah.
So, but no, honestly, like the only place I wouldn't really want to travel, I would want to travel to the North South Pole because they're different, and I've never really been to a lot of places, so I'd want to travel every. So the only place I wouldn't want to travel is certain places in Middle America where they have the same dang businesses everywhere. Where you go to the, you know, you just see the Target, there's the Denny's, there's the, you know, Leslie's Pool Supplies, there's the Olive Garden. Just like, oh, it's just like every town USA.
And it's
I cannot
like,
stand
and there's the comedy club I have to perform at right next to all this shit. Ugh.
That would be cool. I'd be cool with that. And I would probably not rip on their town.
Yep.
I would not be ripping on their town if I did that. But yeah,
Yeah. Bring Dave to your town. He won't rip on it.
I won't rip
love
on
it.
your town. Bring me to your town.
Those are also the towns though that people like know how to get to certain places by directions, by telling you the location of the store. Like
Yeah.
it's the Target on Cipolla Boulevard, you know, not the Target on Figueroa. Like you're like,
Yeah. How about you, Jimmy? Where are you not going to travel to?
Hi, China. Just with everything. Plus, yeah, I'm Taiwanese, so that's like the Ireland to the England back in the they hate each other days. So it's
Yeah.
like, Uncle, real story, got kidnapped, ransom, and we had to pay. You know.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What did you? How much did you have to pay?
Well, they asked for $1 million, but we Chinese guy them down to like way less than that. You know?
Yeah, like, oh, he's not worth it. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Wow, dude,
But you
that's
know,
crazy.
so that's back then. They'll probably just shoot you now. So. not worth the money. Just shoot. Yeah.
Wow,
War,
okay.
We're not gonna win, but with the Ireland, but I won't go there.
So I'm glad I didn't get off the plane in my layover in China. Okay,
Yeah, no
that's
joke.
good.
Okay, I'll put China on the list. You can take Nebraska off it. Good lord.
No, they love white dudes. They love white people. You guys are kings there.
It's because we're so tall.
And that too.
Yeah.
Starting with that. Yeah.
Starting with that.
Starting with that statement. Yeah.
Honestly, I think for me, guys, my I don't think I'd want to travel to India personally. That's the bottom of my list as far as worldly travels. India, and I'll tell you why. Despite it took me years to figure out why I didn't like Indian food, and it's the spices that they use. They use a lot of I think it's called majaram. They use a lot of curry spices, stuff I just can't stomach. And then it's hot, dude. Like it's like ridiculously hot. So I think with the combination of the heat and the food, I was just like, I don't think I could go. But I will say this. Here's the thing. I never liked Thai food. Okay? I was never a fan of Thai food. And then I found really good tickets and then started discovering Thailand on the internet. I was like, oh my God, this place looks amazing, but I really don't like their food. But then I got a really good deal and got my wife and I, basically surprised her for our 10-year anniversary and took her to Thailand. And her response was like, well, babe, you don't like Thai food. What are you going to eat? And I was like, I'm sure they got McDonald's. Like, I'll find a place to eat. You know what I mean? I was like, I'll eat McDonald's for 2 weeks or something. I got there and I was like, well, I'm always willing to try the food. And in the U.S., Thai food, I could not eat it. Every Thai food place, I was like, I can't eat this. Went to Thailand, the food was ridiculously good. Ridiculous.
Because it's Americanized Thai food.
I know, exactly. And so that might be my take on Indian food too. So that's why I said no India, but maybe that would change down the road if opportunity presented itself. Try it.
Over there they cook with opium. That's why you like it.
Oh, in Thailand?
Oh, in any land other than here. Yeah.
You sprinkle drugs in your food. That's great.
That's why it's delicious.
Bam!
How did it taste? You don't know. You numb, but it was delicious.
There's a place on Ventura called Cow Soy. I'm not really a huge fan of Thai food. There's a few Thai places I eat. It's good, but that place it's like authentic. It's amazing. Interestingly enough, it's owned by an Israeli, but he's really focused on getting it authentic. And I've gone there a few times with some friends, and they're like, dude, this is like the best Thai food. So that place is the bomb. But I get you about India. And now I wouldn't go to India because I just found out you can get a $20 blowjob in Claremont. So go to India.
India, $20 might get you 20 blowjobs.
They don't have to be Indian here. You could select,
I got nothing wrong with Indian.
All right.
No.
And I love the food. I love Indian food. I'm a big fan. So
the Thai food, it's a sweet and sour mix. You gotta build to like it. That sourness, it's kind of odd sometimes.
In Thai food, there's a lot of dishes have a lot of heat to it. I'm not a big fan of hot, spicy foods, and that's another thing.
There's a lot of sweetness too. Like So there's plenty of dishes that have sweetness as opposed to just heat.
Yeah.
So.
You want to hear a fun fact for next trivia stuff?
Okay.
I'm a nerd, but Thailand is the only Asian country to boast of never being colonized by white Europeans, so they always brag,
Okay.
Yeah. But they ain't shit in real life, but they brag about that.
They've been calling.
You know what I mean? Like they're whatever, but they brag about that because
they've been colonized by like tidal waves.
Yeah, well, other things
sad.
other than white people, yes.
Yes. Yeah. All right, here we go. Last round of trivia. Real quick, before we go in the trivia round, it's still anyone's game. Jimmy, you got a nice solid 3 questions correct. Good job, Jimmy. Mistress K is fighting her way back. She's got 6 correct questions. What? And Dave with 7. What? It's a very close game. It's a
close game.
It is a close game. All right, here we go. Last round. Your name is your buzzard, or if you're Mistress K, beep beep, I guess. Or ding ding. What was it? Beep beep or ding ding? I don't know.
She says ding ding.
Yeah, ding ding. Toot,
Beep,
toot. Toot, toot,
Ding.
beep, beep. All right, here we go. 10 Things I Hate About You is an adaptation of what Shakespeare comedy? The movie. 10 Things I Hate About You.
Dave,
Go for it, Dave.
Taming of the Shrew.
It is Taming of the Shrew.
Ooh.
I actually really like that adaptation. It's fun.
I
What
grew up
term?
around shrewish people.
What's that?
I grew up around shrewish people.
Shrewish people. Yeah, that was my first. I think that was the first time I saw Heath Ledger on the screen. I was like, oh, he's a pretty boy, and Julia Stiles, like she was pretty. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then Joseph Gordon-Levitt was the brother, I think. Like, yeah, it's a good movie. All right, here we go. What term is used in Scrabble when a player uses all 7 letters in a turn?
I feel like Jimmy, you should know this.
I know you said you were a nerd.
I would, but I don't get compliments, so in that case.
I play Scrabble. I just never get 7-letter words.
Yeah. Someone's crying usually before that, you know.
All right, the answer I'm looking for is bingo.
What? No.
Yep.
Real? Oh,
Yep.
okay.
I didn't know there was a bingo in
I'll
Scrabble.
take your
There's
word.
bingo and Scrabble. There's
Just
a Scrabble and bingo.
It's
That's
just
like
the term.
plagiarism almost. Copyright.
It's probably me.
A letter word and bingo is the name.
Someone's getting screwed.
Wow. All right. What was the You're gonna put that song in my head now for the rest of the night. What was the alter ego of comic book vigilante Frank Castle?
Ding ding.
Go for it. I keep.
Punisher.
Ooh, yeah.
It was the Punisher. Nice.
Now
All
we can
right.
tell you're a cool chick, you know.
All right. What action film star got his start in the adult film Party and Kitty at Studs? Party
Dave.
at Kitty and Studs. Dave.
Was it Stallone?
It was Stallone. It was Stallone. All right. Last question. Who won the Academy Award for Best Actor this past year?
Sylvester Stallone.
That's Sylvester Stallone. Yes. No.
Oh my god. Damn. It's all
No?
garbage.
No. No answer. All right. The answer I'm
Dave.
looking for. Go for it, Dave.
Was it? I don't. Is it a hard name to pronounce?
Depends on your mouth, I guess.
No.
That's on your
Are you
don't
going
know.
to
What's going on?
Dave? Like 50-50? Like, what is
I
this?
got the
All right.
ears.
All right. The answer I'm looking for. Who won the Best Actor Academy Award for The Joker?
Oh yeah.
Joaquin
Joaquin
Phoenix. Yeah.
I was getting the years confused. What did Green Book win Best Picture this last year?
No, it was
The year before.
That was what?
You're thinking Green Bomb.
Green Bomb. Oh, that movie. Or wasn't there the movie with Ben Stiller, Green
Par-
Bird?
Parasite. I think was the film this
Oh,
year.
Parasite
Right?
was brilliant. I loved Parasite.
That one best film.
What?
Yeah, it did, it
Really?
did.
Oh,
did.
it was alright.
You thought it was all right? Oh, I love that movie. I thought it was
I
awesome.
mean, it's okay.
I mean, it was a little contrived and there was a lot of kitschiness to it, but the overall idea of it, I thought was brilliant. So,
Yeah. They
Never
made
stop.
something heavy, light, and amusing. Yeah.
yeah.
All right, Jimmy. Gonna start with you.
Oh no.
Favorite movie or TV show, and you need to defend your answer. Tell us why.
I grew up with the first movie ever seen was E.T., and that always has a special place.
So that's your
So-
favorite movie?
I think it was the one that involved a long finger that was safe, you know? So it has an imprint in the head, but E.T. is like alien stuff.
Okay.
It influenced me there.
Are you really into alien
I've
movies?
never watched E.T. Like, that movie freaks me out. Like, it scares me, that little alien.
That was like Drew Barrymore before Firestarter. She was like 5 years old.
I don't know, yeah. But I mean, there's a lot of good movies, more so in the 80s, but E.T.'s one of them.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
guess neither of the Jimmy nor Mistress K knows what Firestarter is.
The Prodigy Firestarter.
No, not Prodigy.
That douchebag.
I am the fire starter.
Yeah,
Twisted
is he-
fire
is
starter.
someone
Oh
like
my
that
god,
douchebag
dude.
on fire?
Ninja.
Yeah.
No.
I'm a
No.
rapper, wanker.
Oh my god, the fact that Jimmy Tsai is sitting here quoting Prodigy, dude. Oh my god. You and I gotta smoke and drink more.
Sorry,
All right.
it's only old
No,
guys know
The
that.
Fire Starter, the movie from the 80s
Yeah.
with Drew Barrymore. The Fire
Who's
Starter.
the dad? The one with curly hair, remember? That looks like David, King David, possibly? The dad had curly hair.
I don't remember. I just remember Drew Barrymore and her burning everything down. The Fire Starter.
When I hear fire starter, I feel like that's like a porno waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Starring,
And then
starring
Indian-
Mistress K and Three Gingers.
Good times. Good
Wow,
times.
dominatrix.
Accents,
That
yeah.
shit. Mistress K, what's your favorite movie or TV show?
Well, favorite TV show, Sex in the City, obviously. Love that show.
Obviously.
And favorite movie of all time has to be, it's a tie. It's between Liar Liar with Jim Carrey.
The
Absolutely.
goddamn pen is blue.
Yes, I absolutely love that movie. Love Jim Carrey. And Mrs. Doubtfire with
Robin Williams. Yeah, nice.
Oh, okay.
Those are good ones. I would probably lean towards Liar Liar. Jim Carrey, I just related to him more than Robin Williams, even though Robin Williams is amazing, or was amazing, and his stuff is great. But at least with that film, you know what I mean? You know what's my favorite? I know some people might knock me for this. You know what's my favorite Robin Williams movie? It's not even a funny movie. It's Where Dreams May Come.
Oh yeah.
If anyone knows that movie. That's it. And you know why? It's because I like movies that depict heaven and hell. That's it. I like those types of movies because I like what other people's vision is of it. I don't know.
I love Robin Williams' serious roles. He's done several of them. And he's
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude.
Tsai, the camera guy, that was amazing.
Yep.
What was that movie?
That was
What-
creepy.
What was the movie with Robin Williams, Al Pacino, and they were, one's a criminal, one's a cop?
Oh yeah,
Remember
what is that one? I
Is
just
that the-
saw.
Is that the one with Patches? I don't know. What was the movie?
It was
No,
like
that's
Alaska.
not Patch Adams. No,
Like,
different.
Patch Adams. I was trying to think of it.
No, I just saw. It was just on TV. Like I just saw. That's so crazy that you said that because I just saw that. Yeah.
No, Insomnia, right?
Insomnia. Okay. that's
Insomnia.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Dave?
Favorite movie.
And or TV show?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Anal Milf's 37.
Oh, dude, that was a good one. That was a good
Yeah,
installation.
I got a lot of comfort out of that.
I don't know. 36 is better.
Are you kidding me? I can't believe I'm in the same Zoom meeting as you.
Can I watch 37 without watching 36, or do I have to watch it all?
If you want to find out what happens,
37. Go straight to 37.
Yeah, it stands on its own, right? Stories-
I mean, favorite movie and favorite TV show is really, really hard. My favorite TV show of all time is The Shield, and the reason is just because I had this weird relationship with it. You know, it's almost like your favorite is sometimes not necessarily how good it is, but where you are emotionally when you see it
yeah.
is a big part of it, right? And so I was in an emotional place where I really connected with the characters because I needed someone to connect to at that time. And so I loved that show. As far as movies, I like old school, like Beverly Hills Cop is one of my all times. Back to the Future, of course, is one of my all times.
Yeah.
Finding Nemo is actually one of my all times. And Better Off Dead is one of my absolute all time favorite movies with John Cusack. I don't know if you guys have seen that one. It's an old school 80s film, but it's
I haven't seen that one.
That one? Not the radio one, right?
No, that's
my all-time favorite movie, I have to say, top of the list, is Goodfellas.
Oh, snap, dude. That's a good film. My all-time favorite, The Goonies.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
The Goonies.
Yeah.
Because Goonies never say die. Okay. All right. All right, if anyone watching the show, if you have a question for one of my guests or all the guests, drop them in the live chat below. What inspired you to do comedy? Let's start with you, Dave. What inspired you to do comedy?
Everything else I was trying wasn't working, so I figured I'd go for something less competitive.
Comedy's not competitive? What?
No, yeah. I was trying to make it in the world, and I was like, this isn't working. Let me try and do something where people make it easily. And so I got into stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
What happened?
Wow.
No,
Yeah.
honestly, like I played.
I mean,
music
check out
most of
my
life.
house. Check out my house.
Yeah, look at that house. That's what I'm saying. Kidder's comedy corner in the corner of that house.
Peter the third.
The third. No, but I played music. I played music most of my life, and I would play a lot of songs for people, and they would always say, "We love the funny ones. Keep playing the funny ones." And so I eventually tried getting on stage and doing a comedy club funny one in an actual comedy club, and I was making people laugh, and I was like, "Oh, that makes me feel good." And so let's keep doing this. And then that got me into the rabbit hole, and now all of a sudden I'm a stand-up comedian, and I've been doing it for like 2.5 years, and it's fun, super fun.
Yeah.
Are you a lefty? Are you lefty?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why? Well, it depends what you're talking about.
Okay.
I'm ambidextrous on that one. Yeah.
Amphibious,
Yeah, depends how fast I want to go.
I see. or where I'm sitting at,
Yeah. Or
right?
Okay.
Proximity to you. I see.
It's called a
Right,
stranger.
yeah.
It's called a stranger, Jimmy. All right,
It's the flip.
Mistress K, what got you into comedy?
Well, I was selling dildos in people's living rooms, and they were like, "You're so funny. You should put the dildo down and just tell jokes." And so, yeah, that's kind of how that happened. Also, I was working as a nurse, and I worked with people with brain injuries, so I'd always make them laugh. And they always liked when I was on shifts. Like, nobody had any problems. They always took their meds, no issue.
Yeah.
And they were like, "You're so funny." And I'm like, "You're not my target audience. Like, you have half a brain."
I feel like there's a joke there, like a really.
Yeah.
You're not sure that zombies will like it. Practice with them first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go, Jimmy. Why did you get into comedy, dude?
Someone said it was a good way to conceal your stupidness. They assume you have insight to something, and that you're not telling, and just leaking it out through humor. And it sort of works.
It sort of works.
Yeah. And the weirder is, the more brilliant you are, right? Like, holy moly, like, yeah. But if you make it funny, it hides your own stupidness.
Awesome. Well, hey, real quick, I do want to tally up the score. I just want to give my contestants. You guys did great tonight. Jimmy, you got 3 correct questions. Good job. You did good. You did good, buddy. Mistress K did really well. She came in with 7 correct questions. Great job. And Dave is our winner for the night with 9 correct questions. Yay! That's a great job. And, overall, I mean, what do you guys have? You have 19 correct questions out of 30. I made it more challenging. Last week, I think they were at 29. The week before was 27. I think I was making it too easy for them. So, yeah.
You don't have to say that just for us.
I do. I made it really challenging, and you guys still did really good.
That's terrible.
No, it's really good.
Well, Jimmy, you could have kicked in there,
Yeah,
kid.
Jimmy, you should have came on last week.
I was trying to let Mistress answer, but Dave kept chiming in. I'm like, dude, let the chick answer.
Oh, so you gave me my points?
I didn't
Hold up. You gave me my point.
I
wanted
tell
you
you
to
this.
have
Every
it.
single question you
I wanted
answered,
you to
Mistress
have
K,
it. So
I did not know the answer to. Like, every single one. I might have been reminded of it, like when you were like, but yeah. I remember even the Ninja Turtles. I was like, oh yeah, Donatello, Leonardo.
DiCaprio and Raphael.
I can't remember the other one. I couldn't remember the other one.
Awesome.
Like, Simon and Alvin?
I wanted to see you two duke it out, actually.
I love that you're giving excuses for why your dumbness wasn't
my
covered.
own dumbness. My stupidity, if I made it funny, you would not be able to see it at all.
Mistress K, where can people find you on social media?
Oh, on social media. Well, you know, I thankfully have not gone down the rabbit hole of creating a separate profile. I am on Instagram. It's Mistress K5 on the gram, and then I'm on YouTube. It's hooked up with Mistress K.
Hooked up with Mistress K. She has a really fun show on YouTube. I was a guest on, and it's a lot of sexual stuff. You should go check it out. It's pretty adult themed. Don't watch it with your kids unless you're like that, which is weird. But yeah, go watch
even
it.
if you're like that, don't watch it with your kids.
Yeah, even if you're like that, don't. Like, yeah. But it's a lot of fun, so go check that out. All right, Jimmy, where can people find you online, brother?
Oh.
It's your turn, Jimmy.
Oh, you want me to? Okay.
Yeah.
Really, what? Instagram. It's I think it's Jimmy Tsai 75 is Instagram.
It is. You can see it on the side of the screen, folks.
Oh, okay.
Jimmy Tsai 75.
Yeah. The idea was to not have people, but okay, but that's one way.
Yeah, don't.
To have them leave me alone, they might know I'm stupid.
Oh God.
That's one way, and the Facebook too.
The Facebook.
And I'm learning, but just if you don't want to contact me, you can reach out to Chris. He knows how to contact me.
Yeah, if you need Jimmy Tsai for your next booking, just call me. I'm his agent. 25% cut. Just putting that out there right now.
Okay,
This is documentation. How about you, David? Where can people find you, brother?
Well, don't look too hard, but if because I don't want you to find some things, but like the clubbing. But no, I'm mainly on TikTok, man. That's been my jam, dude. So Dave PPL is how I spell my name on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. I don't do a lot with Instagram. I just, it's hard to do all the socials, man.
At the same time, it is, yeah.
I got a Facebook page, but TikTok's where I'm at, dude. That seems to be where I'm having the most fun, and where I'm kind of sticking on my stuff. So yeah, follow me up on TikTok, and that's kind of my jam these days. So
awesome, dude. Awesome. Well, wonderful, guys. I'm so glad you guys joined me tonight. You guys were fantastic. You got 19 out of 30 questions correct. Everyone got to learn a lot about you guys through a very, very weird, strange questioning. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Anyways, thank you guys for being here. We're here live. What's that?
I said thanks for having us.
Oh
Chris.
yeah, thank you, Chris.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, if you watch the show for the first time, we're here every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're live streaming each week. We drop new content each week. We got new stand-up coming. We got a new web series coming out soon. Check us out every Thursday. Guys, I'm Chris Kidder. Thank you for tuning in. Keep smiling. Keep creating. For God's sake, keep laughing. All right, guys. Bye.
all right.
I got to turn it off. All right, here we go.
Forgot to.
As we dance, as we dance, as we dance. 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 As we dance.